Good day everyone and welcome to today's construction class. My name remains Oluwatumbi Blessing or Lalekon, the founder of MaekllTech. Alright, today we'll be considering the concept of polygon. So today we'll be producing a hexagon across corner. Now when it comes to the field of technical or engineering drawing and you are told to produce hexagon across corner, what you were asked to do is this. I'm going to actually do some sketches here. So if there is an hexagon like this, meanwhile hexagon is a plane figure having six sides. Okay, now this is a hexagon, side 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now across corner means the distance between here to here. Okay, this corner to this corner here, that is the distance across corner that they were actually referring to. Now if you're told to produce hexagon across corner, it can come in two ways. You might be told that to produce hexagon across corner on a circle of, do you get it now? You'll be given the radius of the circle or diameter of the circle. And number two, you can be informed to draw hexagon across corner of side, that is the side of the hexagon. You can be given the radius of its side, or you can be given the diameter of the circle. Okay, so take note of that. So either you are given the radius of the side or the diameter of the circle, you are still good to go. You get it now? So if you are told that draw hexagon of side 40 mm or side 40 mm, what they are trying to say is that you are going to draw a circle of radius 40 mm. That's it. So let us assume they say draw hexagon on a circle of diameter 100 mm. So if you want to draw a circle of diameter 100, that will be radius what? Radius 50. So irrespective of whatever you want to draw, either you use the length of side given or use the radius of the circle given for you to actually get your hexagon across corner. Alright, so for the purpose of this class, I will be producing hexagon of side 40 mm, as I said in the video earlier on, of side 40 mm. So to draw hexagon of side 40 mm, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to produce a thin horizontal line like this, as you can see on the screen right there. So after producing that thin horizontal line, I'm going to pick my ruler and my compass. So with my ruler and compass of side 40, take note. So I'm going to pick a mark here, first of all, at the center of this, anywhere on this line, not at the center. I will call that mark O. O as in orange. Okay. After doing that with my compass, I measure the side given. I was given side 40. So I'm measuring radius what? 40 like that. I'm measuring 40 like that. So after picking that 40, placing my 40 at the mark O on this, you see on that line, I'm going to what? Draw a circle faintly. Ensure the circle you are also drawing is what? Is a faint circle. Ensure you are drawing it faintly. Okay. Now after drawing it faintly, ensure the length you pick on your compass, ensure it does not shake, because if it shakes, you actually jeopardize everything you are drawing. So that's one thing about technical drawing. So you must ensure that your dimensions are intact. Now with the same dimension of 40 mm that I have on my compass, you will take note that my circle touches this line on the left hand side and on the right hand side. So let's call the area where it touches it on the left hand side mark A and on the right hand side mark B. So with the same radius 40 on my compass, I come to mark A where the circle and the horizontal line intersect. So I strike an arc up and what? Down. So as if I want to divide my circle. Okay. Then with the same 40, I come to mark B right here. Then I strike an arc down and what? And up like that. Do you see that? So I'm actually making it light. So that's it. So having it that way, let me zoom it out a little for you. Okay, and that is what I'm going to have. So now generating that, all you have to do is just pick your ruler and connect the point all together. So from the top here, yeah, it is where the line intersects the circle. Sorry, where the arc intersects the circle is that's where you are joining. So don't make mistake. You need to be careful when doing that. I joined that area at the top, as you can see. Then I drew the corresponding one at the bottom right here. Okay, as you can see, you see that. So then also I'm going to join this mark at the bottom to mark A right here like this. Then this mark at the bottom to mark B like this. You see, it's quite cheap, like what? Like plantain chips. Okay, so then from B to that area at the top like this. Then from A to this area at the top like this. So that is it. You see, very simple. So which means if I measure this hexagon across corner, I will be having 80. That's the meaning. You see, across corner, I'm having mark what? 80. And if I measure this side, I'll be having what? 40. Measuring the side, I'm having what? 40. That is how to produce hexagon across corner. It is the most easiest method to actually use to produce hexagon. Okay, so that's just it. Once again, my name remains Oluwatunbi Blessing or Ladlekon, the founder of MaekllTech. Kindly ensure you subscribe to this channel and also refer it to your friends who might be in need of it. Thank you.